Yeah, it's the REKK Report. Rekkhan's in the building, giving you the raw and uncut. You know how I do. Sit back, relax. Welcome to my world. We getting it in. Let's get this started. It's the REKK Report. What's going on, y'all? Like I said, this is the REKK Report, and this is pretty much one of those she want to know segments. And I had a friend of mine, her name is, do I shout her name? Yeah, Tammy. What's up? She asked the question and wanted it like a straight answer. She wanted to know, why don't men share their feelings and share them, all this other type of stuff. I'm gonna give you, this is my personal take on all that. Men do want to share their feelings with women, and majority times they do. It's the fact of, do you actually listen? And a lot of times when men share their feelings or share something about themselves, if it's to put themselves in some type of a vulnerable light, later on it seems like that information might be used against them, when it comes down to, an argument or whatever. And, if you say something like, well, I was beat on by my whoever, and it tore me up on the inside. And then you find out, oh, okay, once an argument jump off or something jumps off that you don't like this person, or you're basically trying to get back, yeah, your daddy whooped your ass. It's the reason why, they don't, men don't share, we don't share, because once you break that trust and break that, you break that loyalty or whatever that you have by mentioning information to your friends, to other family members. Once you leak that stuff out there, we don't trust you enough to give you that type of information anymore. Dudes know this, and then on top of that, when it comes down to sharing certain things, y'all want it, but y'all don't want it. It's just that simple. Y'all want it, but y'all don't want it. Like y'all say, then it'll get used. He cried, or he was sad about something, and now I can throw it in his face, every time I feel like it. Well, yeah, I remember that time. Remember that day when you did this, that, or whatever. Remember that time when you broke down trying to tell me about something with your mama and all. Then, then guys don't want to share nothing no more. Guys is like, man, forget that. I'm not telling you jack because you can't keep it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's just it. You can't keep information to yourself. It's been, young ladies have told me shit, and, they told me stuff I would take it to the grave about, something, if it's something going on with their family member that did something to them or whatever the situation. I'm like, okay, I'm a vault. I'm not sharing it with my friends, and I'm not sharing it with, family. Yeah, that your girl, she got molested and stuff by her uncle. And no, we keep that stuff and we keep it in because, we show is that much trust that you actually decided to reach out or actually decided to even speak on it. We're not going to break that trust by sharing that information with other people, family, friends, or whatever. But, in most cases, you guys are the total opposite when it comes down to that. You say something, that's really to the point, that puts that person, that man in a, that he feels not to trust you to tell you this information. But guess what? What you do, you sit back and mess around and put that out there, and then your best friend know. Your best friend know. Your family know. Your mama know. That's why men don't share. Men don't share because you can't keep it to yourself. And yeah, you just can't keep it to yourself. And then with that information is power. You sit back, man, and someone tells you something, you're not supposed to share that. They open themselves up to you. You mess around and told the world, the trust ain't there. It ain't there no more. Dude, just jump the line. Like, you see, I'm riding through, Chicago, pretty much. This was on my mind. I said, let me speak on this. But these cats can't drive out here. But anyway, I was just letting y'all know, like, the reason why men don't share, or they probably did share at one point in time. They tried to open up to you, But then you shut it down. You know, oh, man, he on some soft stuff. He told me about some stuff, and then, you know what I'm saying, when it's to your benefit, you decide to want to use that information against them. Dude, why are you bobbing and weaving, man? Let me wrap this up before somebody mess around and T-bone me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, stop telling people your business. And that's the main reason. It's like, dudes do it too. You know what I'm saying? I guess depending on the case or whatever. But, no. You sit back and try to... It's a trust thing. Like, if this man opens up to you, he's trusting you with this information because he cares enough and he wants you to know. But as soon as you decide and you get into a conversation like you're out with the friends or whatever, and find out the best friend brings up some information that happened with you. Yeah, I heard you know something about your daddy kind of, you know what I'm saying, beat your ass or something that happened, and you know you was crying, and you know she told me you was crying. All those things, man. It's like yo, I don't trust you, and I'm not telling you shit no more. So that's what happens. Like I said, that's the rough cut. You know what I'm saying? If you can keep it to yourself, or you can tell somebody, you know, some information, and they keep it, why can't you keep it to yourself? Men, you tell men stuff, they put it in the vault. Most men, they put it in the vault and say, yo, only person gonna know about this, me and you. You know what I'm saying? If you had some messed up experience, we're gonna be like, yo, you know, we're gonna try their best to kind of like, okay, she trusted me with that. But the same thing, it don't go both ways. And say I'm lying, you can say I'm lying, but you know better. You already know this. So pretty much, stop. You know what I'm saying? Stop asking, you know, men to share, or asking why they don't tell you nothing. It's because you have broken that bond, and you have broken that. I mean, they care, they still love you and all this other type of stuff, but they don't trust you with that information. You know what I'm saying? If something that happened, and like I said, the family members know, the friends know about it, they don't want to tell you any information no more, so they're not telling you shit. They're not telling you anything no more. They gonna keep it basic. But when it comes down to them telling you how they feel about something, you know, you like, oh man, he telling me how he feel about, you know, this situation. He's communicating with me. Y'all want it, but y'all don't want it. Hey, that's pretty much, hey, stop telling, and keep that stuff to yourself, and don't try to use that information against in the long run, because that's what happens. It ends up getting thrown back in their face. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. And men be like, man, I ain't telling you nothing no more. If you was told you was vulnerable, you was teased, you was big as a child, no dude in the conversation or in the argument going, yeah, your ass was big as, you know, you was big as hell when you was 12. But look at, you know, nobody. No, we not doing that. We don't use information as weapons, as jabs to you. You know what I'm saying? We don't. Most of us don't, because we better than that. But there's a lot of women that do that. So they don't, you know, that's the reason why men don't share nothing, because we just don't trust that you will keep that information to yourself. That's about it. See you when I see you. I'm almost home. The REKK Report. Hey, wonder why we don't share? I just told you. You know what I'm saying? Till the next time. Peace. REKK Report.